certainty is another elusive goal for fiscal legislation, whether it is direct tax or indirect tax. It's impossible. Because for good number of professionals, practitioners, and even jurists, again the interpretation. As long as the name of the ball game is interpretation, then different people will interpret differently. And the first victim is going to be certainty. I remember, so in fact, when the king decided to fund their war with France, 100 Years' War, they needed money. And they decided to impose a levy on number of windows a house can have. If you are rich and your house has got 10 windows, then you have to pay higher taxes. If you are middle class or slightly poor, you have just one window. So I came across I was studying a modus operandi, how to evade that tax, the window tax. And good number of the princely and the rich, they started, the merging two windows which they had, so that it is counted as one. And those merger means half of the sunlight going in another bedroom and half going in another one. So they have to pay tax on one window. That was the idea. And that completely baffled and bewildered the tax inspector. How to go about it now? So they had to switch over to a new tax. So certainty, as rightly put, that's very important for any fiscal legislation. It should be very clear in the mind of a taxpayer that what tax liability and incidence of tax falls on my head. I must know that. That itself needs the help of professionals, and the professionals often fall victim to interpretations. There are conflicting decisions by high courts, even Supreme Court benches. Some of the decisions of larger bench being referred to Constitution bench. So a lot of issues are involved. The paying taxes, perhaps for you and me, it is as simple as we will take out our wallet and pay and forget about it, because let's focus on what Sudhi suggested, that core areas. If I am a businessman, I will focus on business. But as rightly put by both the speakers, rather all three speakers, that unfortunately the architects of this new bill, they happen to be the same set of people. So the fresh ideas could not be injected into it. Then the mandate itself was so limited. Thirdly, the time frame itself was so tight. It was 6 months deadline. And 21,000 suggestions came. I'm pretty sure it will be 21 lakhs perhaps if more time is given. But good number of people, they were not even aware. In fact, only yesterday somebody suggested, "Sir, you never brought it to my notice. I could have sent my suggestion also." I said, why? It was there in the Government of India's website. It was a newspaper, television, everywhere. But good number of people, they are busy with their own profession, their own business. Perhaps they did not find time. So 6 months is not sufficient time.